Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Today I will explain Lab-7, which about extended access list or access control list. Uh, Extended access list means that the number of the access list should be between 100 to 199 or above 2000 to 2699. So in this access list we will we in extended access list we are interested about the source address, the destination address, the port address, and the protocol type. So it's not just as the standard access list. It search for the source address, the source IP address. No, it will look to the source, to destination, to the port number, to the port or protocol type. So we will configure it. Ignore this one with the yellow. I will ignore it. Okay. We will build the network, the following network. Okay. You can see that it is the same as the standard one. We do all configuration. I will not do it again. I will just configure the server for DNS and FTP and the second server. So let's try to do it. Okay. This one it will here 10.4. I'll just put the configuration for it. Desktop IP configuration, the IP address 192.168.10.4. Subnet mask default. The gateway it should be 192.168.10.1. DNS server it will be this server here 192.168.10.5 because we have DNS server now. Okay, so I do all configuration. It should be as a web server, so I'll go to services, the HTTP, and make sure that it is on so he will work as HTTP server. So it's done. Let's go to the DNS server. Now this one it is server. Okay, I will go to desktop IP configuration, the IP address 192.168.10.5. subnet mask default it is default subnet mask it is 10.1, and DNS it is the himself 10.5. so we do all configuration. Then I will enable the services DNS and FTP. Okay, I will go to DNS. Let's go to first to FTP. FTP it is on. Let's add one user. I will add a user MOH and the password 1234. Add, and I will give them read, write, delete, rename, whatever you like. Okay, add. So I add one user. I'll go to the DNS. Inside the DNS I'll turn it on. Let's create a name of let's create one HTTP server. Let's give it the name www. Let's assume moh.com. so anyone he ask for www.moh.com, he will go to 192.168.10.4. add the record, so we add it. Okay, now let's test from any PC. Let's go through the web. Let's try to access first of all we need to reconfigure all these PCs to use the DNS. So I'll go to the first PC, the IP. Okay, I must again let's do it. I need to remember the IP addresses. Okay, IP for each PC we should define the DNS for it. 192.168.10.2. yes, 192.168.10.2, 168.10.1, and DNS it's 10.5. By mistake I delete the IP address for this PC. I will go to the next PC. I'll add just DNS .5. Then I'll go to this PC. I'll change the DNS. I will ask all these computers to use the same DNS. So I'll configure all PCs to access DNS. Even I can put the DNS inside the FTP. I'll say ftp.com. It is the same IP address. I add the ftp.com to the DNS also, so I can access ftp.com and www.moh.com. Okay, let's now try the DNS and FTP if we can access it from any location. So I'll go from any PC web browser. I'll write www.moh.com, and you can see he accessed the server. And let's try from other PC. Let's try from this one here this time. .moh.com. Again, it's working 100%. You can see the screen. Okay, let's go from this PC and try to run the FTP. Then the name of the server is ftp.com. You still remember it? Yes. He will access. We create a user, I think MOH, and password 1234. We access the FTP. Okay, so no problem. Quit. Yes. Okay, so we can access FTP from any PC. Let's try to access FTP from this PC. Command prompt FTP, the ftp.com, the name of the server. Okay, MOH with password 1234. He can access. You can see we are ready. Everything is done. Every PC can access the HTTP and access DNS. Okay, and let's try to do ping. Okay, this one ABC.3, this one PC. Let's try to make ping of the PC 10.3. This one. Okay, it's done successfully. Ping 192.168.10.3. So everything is work. There is no constraints. The network can reach each other without any problems. Now we will return again to the rules, and let's see what we need to do. We need to deny the network 192.168.20.0 from accessing the HTTP server. Okay, which 10.4. There is no HTTP services. It can access the server, but not the HTTP service. It can do ping, but not HTTP web server. Okay, and also the 30.0, it cannot access the server 5 for FTP server. We will prevent it. Okay, this network from accessing the FTP services. And 30.2, a PC, we must prevent him from accessing the HTTP services. And on the server, this server, on specific server, we can. Okay, and if we have two servers with HTTP, we can let him access the other server, but not this server. And 20.0 cannot access the DNS services. We will prevent him from accessing the DNS server on this server, and we will prevent 192.30.3 to do ping or traceroute, which we mean ICMP tools services. Okay, at the PC. Okay, 192.168.10.3. So let's do it one by one, and then remit all the others. Okay, because if we didn't do this one, any other network or any other stations, okay, that try to connect to this network, it will prevent. It will not allow to enter any other network or any other PC. So any other network can access network. We will let her or let them access the network. So let's start. Before starting, there's something we must know. Okay, access list, it should be from 100 to till 199. Okay, and there are some rules we must follow. We can look to this instruction. The first instruction and the second instruction and the third instruction is they are equivalent. We can write one of them if we like. The first one said access list. We will create access list. It's number 110. Deny. We will deny the services. What services? We will deny the TCP protocol. We will deny the TCP services or protocol from which one? We will prevent the network 192.168.20.0, this network. So this network with the subnet mask, its subnet mask we already wrote it in a reverse way. So instead of 255.255.255.0, we write it in the inverse way, as we know. Okay, from accessing what? The PC or the server. So we write the IP of the server, and we know that if it is a host or if it is a specific PC, we should write 255.255.255.255, but in an inverse way. So we wrote 0.0.0.0, then equal or greater than or less than. There are several ones, but equal mean we just interested that the services equal this port, and we should, after that equal, we can write the port or the service itself, www or 80. We can write the service name, FTP, www, or we can just write the port number 80 or 21 or any port number. Okay, so in this way, this one it is equivalent to it. Access this 120 TCP the same, but instead of writing the name of the services or okay, we write 80. If we want, okay, if it is a host, instead of writing 192 then followed by 4 zeros, we can write host and then the IP address, and don't need to write the world char. Okay, so there are several ways. Okay, so let's just try and see exactly what will happen. Okay, let's create now the access list. We know that all services now is in the network 10, so I will go to R1. It's the closest one to R10. He can control the network 10 directly. Okay, so I will go to it. Okay, enable config T. Now I need to do the configuration. I will do it one by one. Okay, let's see the instruction. Okay, so the first one, it is to access. Okay, I deny the access from network 20 to the HTTP server here 10.4. So let's do it. Access list, give number more than 100 or 100 and above. So I will give 110. Deny. It is HTTP service or TCP. The network 192.168.20.0 and the mask 0.0.0. or the while shall we should say 2055. Okay, then the service, it's one PC or one server, it's a host, so we can write host then this number, or we can write the number followed by 4 zeros. It's up to us. So I write 192.168.10.4 and followed with 40 because I didn't write host. Okay, and then equal, and then HTTP services. We can equal www or equal 80. So equal www. Okay, we prevent the first one. So let's go to the second one. It is access list. It is network 30. Let me write it again. Access list 110, the same access list because we will activate it on one board in one shot. Okay, so we should write the same access list 110. Deny. The FTP server, it is TCP also, and the network is 192.168.30.0 with subnet with mask 0.0.0.255 because it's network, and this number, it is a host, so we can write host and followed by this number, or this number followed by 40. We already wrote it as the first one as number with 40. So at this time I write host. I use the number .5 equal which services I FTP, or you can write the port number. Okay, so we do it. So we do it again. We will prevent this computer from accessing the HTTP services at server 110.4. So let's do it. Access list deny 192, or it is a TCP 192.168.30.2 host 192.168.10.4. no need to write the wildcard because we wrote already host before. Okay, equal, we can write www or 80. I will write 80. Oops, what? We forget to write the number. Okay, access list access list 120 deny TCP, then you can see that we write the IP address, that it is a network. Yes, it's a host, and we didn't write the wildcard for it. Then host, this one no need to write wildcard because we wrote host, or we can remove this one and write host before it. Yes. Okay, we prevent the HTTP services. Now let's see the other one, the DNS. DNS, okay, we can write DNS service, or we can write, I think the port for it is 53. Okay, so let's do it. Access list 110 deny DNS, it's use UDP. Okay, UDP, then the network, it is 192.168.20.0, and access the DNS server, it is a host 192.168.10.5. no need to write the wildcard. Okay, and equal the DNS services, I think you can write DNS DN, or equal the port number, it is 53. What the problem? Access list deny UDP again, we forget to write the 0.0.0.255. okay, host. Okay, let's write DNS. Okay, you can see not all shortcuts are work. Okay, so you should write 53. In some versions it's okay. So we prevent the DNS. We still need to stop or to deny the ICMP protocol. So we need to deny the ICMP protocol. ICMP, it has a specific instruction, a structure. You should follow it. Access list 110 deny ICMP, then which host, it is a host 192.168.30.3. will prevent this computer, this host, from being a computer in the other network. It is a host also. 3. Yes, which one? We didn't want echo. There are several services. One of them, it is echo, so we will prevent echo. If you like to know the services, you can just remove it and write question mark, you can see echo and echo reply. Okay, so we will prevent echo and we will prevent echo dash reply. Okay, we echo and echo reply for trace route echo reply. Okay, so we now we configure all things. Okay, now we need to permit all other services, so we need to specify the services again. Let's return to this router. Permit all other services, access list 110 permit this time. Okay, which permit IP address. Okay, any IP addresses, any destination. Okay, all so it's just based on IP addresses. So now we do it. Okay, now we didn't apply it yet. So let's test the network. It is still working. We didn't do anything till now. Okay, so if we try to again, it will work. Okay, still working. We will prevent home 20 from accessing the web services. Okay, let's try 20. Can it access the web services? The answer is should yes. Okay, yes, it's working. Okay, and we ask to the FTP services from here computer from any network third. This one should not allow the FTP connection. Okay, let's do the FTP. It should work. So everything is working till now. Okay, so let's apply the configuration, the access list. We will apply to the port fast Ethernet 00. We will not allow this computer, okay, to out any of this criteria that belong to the access list. So let's do it. Okay, we'll go to interface fast Ethernet 0/0, the fast Ethernet. So what we said, okay, we said IP access list, our access group, which one 110, and you can write out of n, out from the router or coming into the in the router. Coming in, that means that the packet that comes to the router. So access now let's try. This is 20 should not allow the HTTP, so it should not work now. You can see it's not working. Let's try another PC. You can see it's not working. So HTTP it's not working. Also, let's try now the ping. This one can ping the 10.3. Okay, it should. Let's try ping. It should work. Ping 10.3. Okay, it should work. So this PC can ping. This PC can ping this PC, this computer, but we prevent 30.3. This one cannot ping this PC because we put some access for it. So ping 192.162.10.3. It should not allow. It should not allow. So you can see that it gives us unreachable. Okay, let's try from other PC that's in the same network. So we will go to 30.2. So let's try ping 192.168.10.3. It should successfully. Yes. So it is successful. So till now everything is okay. Let's try the DNS services. 20 cannot access the DNS services. Cannot access the DNS services. So let's try to use the DNS. So we will FTP www.ftp.com. it cannot find the ftp.com, but it cannot access the ftp.com. But what about if we write the direct the IP addresses? 192.168.10.5, the same FTP, but you can see that we write the IP address, so no need for FTP for DNS services, so it connect. You can see we can log or we can log directly by writing the IP address, but asking for the DNS services, it's not allowed. Okay, you can test whatever you like. I think we finished the experiment, and inshallah you understand it. Okay, thank you.